So we're doing one is moving forward and backwards with just breaststroke arms, no legs involved. So you'll pick the distance you want and you can change the speeds. And backwards. Thank you. Second exercise. Same thing with the arms. It's breaststroke arms, but it's walking legs. The famous leg, the right leg, will go along for the ride. It will do as much as possible. Okay? So if it can make some movement, it makes movement. If not, it just sits there. Okay? We do forward, again, changing speeds for different distances, and backwards. Now we change the focus of the arms. The legs will be the same. We have regular walking arms, so opposite arm, opposite leg. Famous leg goes along for the ride, which is the right leg. If it moves, great. If not, that's okay. Pick your distance, slow, medium, fast forward, and then slow, medium, and fast backwards. So we're doing it in the vertical position. If you need barbells in each hand, we can do that. So we're doing a repaired leg. You're going to contract quad, then hamstring. Obviously in the water it's difficult to see. The land program was a little easier to see. So you do that at a nice, even, slow pace. Now you go a little quicker. Quad, hamstring, quad, hamstring. Now very fast. Quad, hamstring, quad, hamstring. Very, very good coordination. Okay. Fifth exercise, same idea. Now you're contracting the adductors in the leg and the abductors in the leg. So, glutes to get the abductors, groin to get the adductors. Again, nice and slowly. You contract one, then the other. Then we go a little quicker, one, then the other. And then very fast, contract. All right, thank you. Now sticking with that famous leg, you're going to do all four. You go in a circle. So if you want to go counterclockwise, think quad, adductors, hamstring, abductors. You do that at a slow pace, then you pick up the pace, same thing, and then very fast, one right after the other. Then we have to reverse directions, nice and slowly. So now you're going quad to abductor to hamstring to adductor. Pick up the pace again, and then very fast. Okay, thank you. So we're doing a movement, working the sides. So you're going to do a pendulum. So body, so we're doing it perfectly straight, up, stretch, yes, there we are, right up to the side. Then the other side. Now when you're on your side, go right up on your side and hold it. Okay, push your pelvis forward. There you are. That's the position. You want that hand over your hips and the other hand up here. Now, stay in that straight position to go through to the other side. So stay up there, straight position. There we are. Thank you. Go back the other way, stay straight. Now lead with your heels. Thank you. Push your belly forward. There you are. All right, thank you. Okay, go for it. Pendulum circles. So you're in the T position again. Now you'll do your circles, body straight. Okay, go for it. Keep the body straight, nice and slowly. Yeah, keep going. Keep your feet together. Body straight, thank you. So you do changing speeds in that direction. Now go in the other direction. Keep the barbells on the surface of the water. Keep your body straight. Thank you. Okay, back to vertical T position. Perfect. It's hard to see in the water, but your toes are coming up and down. Toes up, toes down. Thank you. You would do that for 10 slow, 10 medium, 10 fast. Now do the full foot, please. Foot up, foot down. Plantar flex, dorsiflex. For 10 slow, 10 medium, 10 fast. So we're doing Caitlin's right hip would be the injured hip in this case. All right. First one is moving forward and backwards with just breaststroke arms, no legs involved. So you'll pick the distance you want and you can change the speeds. And backwards. Thank you. Second exercise. Same thing with the arms. It's breaststroke arms, but it's walking legs. The famous leg, the right leg, will go along for the ride. It will do as much as possible. Okay? So if it can make some movement, it makes movement. If not, it just sits there. Okay? We do forward, again, changing speeds for different distances, and backwards. Now we change the focus of the arms. The legs will be the same. We have regular walking arms, so opposite arm, opposite leg. Famous leg goes along for the ride, which is the right leg. If it moves, great. If not, that's okay. Pick your distance, slow, medium, fast forward, and then slow, medium, and fast backwards. So hip program, lying on your back. Okay. Now we did this in the vertical in number 1, now we're doing it in the supine. Contract quad and hamstring. We'll do right leg as your famous leg. So quad, hamstring. Do it at a slow pace, then you would pick up the pace, and then very fast. Okay? Thank you. Now, next exercise, number 5. In the same supine position, you're contracting adductors, abductors. Same as all the others. Nice easy pace, then a little quicker, then very quickly. Thank you. Next exercise, number 6, supine T. You contract all 4 in a circle. So you can go quad, adductors, hamstring, abductors. You do it in that circle, slow, medium, fast, and then in the other direction. So then would be quad, abductor, hamstring, adductor. So, prone, T position. Right leg's the famous leg. We're contracting quad, then hamstring. Again, same rhythm as before. Slowly alternating, a little faster alternating, and then quickly alternating. Number 8 is the prone, T position. Contract adductors and abductors with the same rhythm of slow, medium, fast. Okay. Next exercise, same position, prone, contract quad, adductors, hamstring, abductors. The same slow, medium, and fast count. And when you finish that, you reverse the direction. So it would be quad, abductor, hamstring, adductor. So it's one side, all the way up. Keep your left hand over your left hip. Control. This is a much tougher. Now on that famous leg, the right leg, you contract hamstring and quad. Now you go to the other side. Lead with your head, nice straight body to go to the other side. Keep your body nice and straight. The right leg, hamstring, quad. You would change the speed of the contraction and the speed of the movement through. Now slide back to the other side. We do this last exercise. Very straight body when you do the pendulum. Contract abductor, adductor, right leg. Slide through, straight body. Lead with your head. Lead with, there we go. Tremendous. The right one. Abductor, adductor. Thank you. And for our last exercise, you do the same pendulum, but you contract in the circle. So quad, adductor, hamstring, adductor. Very good. Slide through the other way. And contract the same 3. Nicely done. Thank you. Perfect. So we're doing Caitlin's right hip would be the injured hip in this case. All right. First one is moving forward and backwards with just breaststroke arms, no legs involved. So you'll pick the distance you want and you can change the speeds. And backwards. Thank you. Second exercise. Same thing with the arms. It's breaststroke arms, but it's walking legs. The famous leg, the right leg, will go along for the ride. It will do as much as possible. Okay? So if it can make some movement, it makes movement. If not, it just sits there. Okay? We do forward, again, changing speeds for different distances, and backwards. Now we change the focus of the arms. The legs will be the same. We have regular walking arms, so opposite arm, opposite leg. Famous leg goes along for the ride, which is the right leg. If it moves, great. If not, that's okay. Pick your distance, slow, medium, fast forward, and then slow, medium, and fast backwards. Water number 3, exercise 4. Vertical T position. It's a hula push. Right? One leg goes long while drawing the other up and then reverse. So draw one hip up, one hip down. If the right hip is up, the head turns to the left. If the left hip is up, the head turns to the right. So you would do that slowly for 10, a little faster for 10, very fast for 10. Now we'll do the same movement in the supine position for exercise number 5. Water number 3. Draw the hip up, turn the head the opposite way. Again, 10 slow, 10 medium, 10 fast. Thank you. Then in the prone position, same movement exactly. One hip up, push the other leg long. Super. Thank you very much. Now, you're in the vertical position. The non-famous leg is the left leg. That comes knee to chest, and while you bring knee to chest with the operated or the rehabbing leg, you push that long into the water for a 5 count. And then you bring the leg down. And then you would bring the leg up. You can do that whichever amount of repetitions does not draw too much fatigue. Okay. Then we'll do that same movement in the supine position. In this case, left knee to chest. Bring the knee to chest, lead with your heel. Push your right leg long for a 5 count. Thank you. Relax, and then you would do it again. Now go into prone position. Water. The left knee comes to your chest. Push the operated leg long, lead with the heel for a 5 count for X amount of repetition. Water. Go in a pendulum. Up to the side. Bring your left knee to your chest. Push the right leg long. Very well done. Straighten out the left leg. Pendulum to the other side, nice and straight. Excellent. Left knee to chest. Thank you. Push the right leg long, lead with the heel. 2, 3, 4, 5. Straighten out, go the other way. So we're doing Caitlin's right hip would be the injured hip in this case. All right. First one is moving forward and backwards with just breaststroke arms, no legs involved. So you'll pick the distance you want and you can change the speeds. And backwards. Thank you. Second exercise. Same thing with the arms. It's breaststroke arms, but it's walking legs. The famous leg, the right leg, will go along for the ride. It will do as much as possible. Okay? So if it can make some movement, it makes movement. If not, it just sits there. Okay? We do forward, again, changing speeds for different distances, and backwards. Now we change the focus of the arms. The legs will be the same. We have regular walking arms, so opposite arm, opposite leg. Famous leg goes along for the ride, which is the right leg. If it moves, great. If not, that's okay. Pick your distance, slow, medium, fast forward, and then slow, medium, and fast backwards. Water number 4 is in the vertical T position. This can be done with the barbells or without, depending on how much assistance you want to go under the water. So Sarah is just going to bring her arms up in a jumping jack move, and as she does, she's going to let the water bring her heels to her glutes. She's not forcing her heels to her glutes. Water number 4. What you will see, obviously, is the famous leg won't stretch as much as the non-famous leg. You just let the water do all the assistance. Okay? Thank you, Sarah. Thank you. Exercise number 5. Same thing, vertical T, with or without barbells. You go under the water and let the water bring both knees to your chest. Again, the water is doing all the work. You're not forcing the knees up. Water number front back split, where you will alternate. Let's start with left leg forward. So as you go under the water, let the water bring the legs up. Then you bring them together and let the water go in the opposite direction. Okay. Now bring your right leg forward and same thing. Super. Water number sequence, vertical T. As you bring the arms up, let your legs split laterally, and the water brings the legs up. Fantastic. One barbell exercise. Under your knees. You're lying on your back with your belly out of the water, and you're doing the palm tree exercise. Okay? So one arm comes right over the top of your head, and the other goes to your back. Yes. And you get as much bend as you can. Thank you. One barbell exercise. Up straight. All you're doing is a side bend. Side bend. One side, then the other. Okay, we would do 10 slow, 10 medium, 10 fast. And then to finish off, 10th exercise, you go on your stomach. You do the same side bend move. One barbell exercise. Super. So we're doing Caitlin's right hip would be the injured hip in this case. All right. First one is moving forward and backwards with just breaststroke arms, no legs involved. Okay. So you'll pick the distance you want and you can change the speeds. And backwards. Thank you. Second exercise. Same thing with the arms. It's breaststroke arms, but it's walking legs. The famous leg, the right leg, will go along for the ride. It will do as much as possible. Okay? So if it can make some movement, it makes movement. If not, it just sits there. Okay? We do forward, again, changing speeds for different distances, and backwards. Now we change the focus of the arms. The legs will be the same. We have regular walking arms, so opposite arm, opposite leg. Famous leg goes along for the ride, which is the right leg. If it moves, great. If not, that's okay. Pick your distance, slow, medium, fast forward, and then slow, medium, and fast backwards. Water number, we got breaststroke arms, and we have kicking legs. And this is some of the first time where the patient is moving their legs, so the right leg does as much as it can. And then the same thing backwards. You're looking to make sure that they stay nice and straight. You want as much extension out of those legs as possible. Super. Water number, while still sitting on the barbell, you're going to do opposite hand, opposite leg walking. So really extend, regular arms. And that famous leg does as much as it can. In the forward position, and then backwards. Okay, position, we're bringing knee to chest. So knee to chest, you want to keep that in the same good alignment. Lead with the heels. Nice. We're only going to do singles. You do 10 slow, 10 medium, 10 fast. And then we continue with that same exercise, but now we extend the leg out front. So knee comes and lead with the heel and pull down. Famous leg does the distance that it can. Nice and easy. We go 10 slow, 10 medium, 10 fast. If there's any pain, you don't change speeds on the famous leg. Okay, exercise on our backs in the supine position. So we got knee to chest. Okay. Same good alignment, leading with the heel. Very nicely done. Now knee to chest and reach the sky. So hamstring stretch. One, yes, very nice. And again, that right leg will do what it can. Okay. Okay, position. For exercise number 10, knee to chest again. Bring the knee right up, lead with the heel. And number 11 is knee to chest and stretch the hamstring. Knee to chest, extend, and you get as much pull as you care to. 30 repetitions, changing speeds. Vertical, vertical T. All we're doing is a front back split, alternating. Keep the pelvis under the shoulders, nice and easy. If there's no pain, you change speeds. Okay. Thank you. Then we go to vertical T lateral split. Okay. Make sure the pelvis is in the right place. Keep it underneath the shoulders. Yeah, lead with your heels, toes straight ahead. Well done. And we would change speeds. And now last exercise is alternating a lateral with a front back. So lateral, front back, lateral, front back. Well done. Thank you. And pull.